Hello, you guys. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a kind of long story about Baby Newton. And, I want to tell you guys about this that when I was little, I had, barely remembered that film, um, because it was always broken. The disc was scratched up. And I used to have a little kit. It wasn't really a kit. It was like a disc where you flip it over to another disc, and there's all these Baby Einstein discs, and um, like for an example where you slide it in, like you get that, but it's the disc, it was broken, and I could not watch it fully. Yeah, I used to fully watch it when I was a baby, but then it got broken. So then when I got older, after my mother had moved out to another house, our father would bring us down to the house that he was still staying at, the brick house, and and that brick house was where our mother moved out. And after she moved out of that brick house, I decided to watch Baby Newton, and we did not pick all the movies to take with us because we did not take every stuff because our father was still living there. I left Baby Newton because it was not working entirely, like I said. So I just decided to watch it anyway. So I took the film and uh well, my father put it in, and we were watching, me and Andrew, and it kind of froze. It was not a lot broken, but they talked about an oval, and like after an oval, like the duck came and the circle had dropped down, and it paused. It was frozen. And then the next scene shows the green crayon dancing, and then like a purple ocean goes up and goes down, and you see a purple door, and they say rectangle. And Andrew was saying, "Wait a minute, they were just talking about oval. Why are they talking about rectangle this early?" Well, that's because the film was broken. And I was 9 or about 10 years old. It was like a year after she moved out. And it was like a year after she moved out of that brick house. So later in 2015, I decided for my mother to get me a new movie disc of Baby Newton. And before I tell you guys about this, that the broken disc that I had, it had different stuff in it. I mean, not a lot of different stuff, but some of them were different. All right, and I actually took that movie with me, that broken movie with me to that house that I used to live at, that house where my mother moved at, and I watched it, and it still didn't work. And um, now there were some different things in that broken movie. Um, what was that? I'm sorry. I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look it up. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's very quick. It's very quick. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. All right. So I am typing in. Uh, I know my shapes, and Callie Moore. She's saying I know my shapes, and It was her singing "I Know My Shapes," and so yeah. What also was broken is that after that rectangle, well, during that rectangle part, it just kept getting frozen, but it kept going, and then it just skipped to the next part where triangle, and where the yellow crayon is getting chased after by the orange crayon, and then there were red triangles showing a red triangle. I mean, the red triangles just went this way, just sealing up, and then a triangle. So then then the page flipped and there's the lion, and but then it was frozen. And then after it was frozen again, where the lion was at, trying to blow the glitter away, it then like skipped to where with the yellow crayon with the pogo stick, and it skipped the rest of the triangle part. However, I after many times of that triangle part always get frozen, I get to one time uh watch it when it was not broken. I actually had seen not the whole music video, but some of the music video, the rest of the music video of the triangle scene. And yeah, and I was like, it's working, and that was a at least a good time for me there. Oh yeah, and another thing, when I was trying to go back to the triangle part to see what it looked like before I found the part where it worked, I sometimes get to see the sailboat. When you go backwards, it's the sailboat, and that's at the end of the music video of Triangle, and it's that sailboat, and I'm like, is that part of the Triangle video? And then I realized it was when it was working, and oh yeah, and that oval scene was working as well. Same thing as the rectangle, mostly, but always the triangle. It's just. But anyway, I finally had got the movie later in 2015. The movie that is not broken. And I watched it, and some of the parts were different. And what was this guy's name? This guy's name sang another "I Know My Shapes." It's another person singing "I Know My Shapes." I gotta find it. Hang on. Just wait. Jack Moss! That's his name, Jack Moss. And the song was different. I'm like, what happened? Did they change it? And, oh yeah, Callie Moore, Andrew did not like that. Alright. He was like, oh my god. It sounds terrible. Like that. Like in a family friendly way, he did not like it, like because it sounded family friendly. But Jack Moss, Andrew liked it, and yeah. So then later in the scenes that things had changed when I see toys, and yeah, all those toys that even the scenes that were broken, they looked different. And the reason why I knew that they were different, even though I did not really see them because those parts were broken, is because I looked at the toy chest in the broken movie and see what were in it that I missed. And the ones that I had missed, they were not in the unbroken movie that I have. So you guys are not going to believe this, alright? It turns out, later in 2022, I realized, the I Know My Shapes, that song with, Jack Moss and the movie that was Unbroken, turns out it was actually the original version of Baby Newton. And the whole time, I got the second version of Baby Newton when I was a baby. What? So the whole time, and 20 years after after the 2002 version came out on um I gotta I'm sorry, I gotta know what date. Oh yeah, March 12th, 2002. The whole time, 20 years after March 12th, 2002, when it came out, even though I was not born yet. I was not born yet in on March 12th, 2002, alright? I mean, I wasn't alive in March 12th, 2002. I'm just saying 20 years later, in 2022, I found out about that. And I was not born yet until July 27th, 2004, which explains because I was born late. And the 2004 came out on October 26th, 2004, the 2004 version. And even though I was born months before that movie, I was still just born, so my mother ended up getting the 2004 movie because that's all they had. And wow, unbelievable. Really. I just can't believe that was a terrible childhood that I had. Really. The whole time. And I did not even know that it was a bad version until 2022 when they say that 2004 was bad of Baby Newton. And I did not even know that they had changed versions in movies of Baby Einstein. I did years before 2022 when I realized about Baby Newton, but I did not know that 2002 was actually the original version of Baby Newton. I thought 2002 version was actually newer than the 2004 version. I thought they changed it to make it better. But no, as life is, as usual, they always have the best parts. I mean, the best things replaced by bad things. Same thing as music. Same thing as generations of music. And I can't believe I had missed those best years. The best years of the 2000s, I mean, of the early 2000s, are from 2000 to mid 2003, and then I was conceived after it ended in 2003. All right, I was conceived around Halloween 2003, and that's after mid 2003. So the generation of funky music ended around mid 2003. So anyways, yeah, wow. That's a big shock for me, all right? That I never realized that 2004 was not the original version. And um um I um is there anything else I need to say? Is there really anything else I need to say? I have no idea, but all I can say is that it's not on this list. All right, I just the Saint Bernard just the Saint Bernard that I have on this list. It just gave me that idea to talk about Baby Newton. So anyways, I'm trying to think. Um, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I actually was trying to say this. Okay, yeah, I did not forget this. Okay, I did not forget this. I thought I had something else to say, but no. Um, there is uh no. Actually, I was gonna say that why I'm not making any thumbnails, but no, I am still making thumbnails. You've seen a thumbnail when you clicked on this video. It has a burp. But I know I'm swinging my hands, but that's how I do it. All right, to keep myself together because I'm autistic. So I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm autistic. Okay, I know that. I know it's taking too long, but I'm done anyway. I'm done with the story. But because so it doesn't really matter. All right. Okay, so why I'm in the bathroom again? Why am I in the bathroom again? Is because I don't want Andrew to hear about the Andrew hearing this loud noises here. I mean in my bedroom. And yes, my mother is back to work, but I did not know that Andrew was going to be out. I mean, yeah, it was going to be out until Thursday. Yeah, until Thursday on the 4th. And my mother did not tell me until days after Christmas, when she told me that's when Andrew was coming back. So that's why I have to film here, and yeah. So that's all you guys need to know about that. And yeah, all I can say is take care. And I know that you guys had probably had a hard time with me talking like this, struggling through this, but you guys still enjoyed it, right? You guys still understood it doesn't matter, right? Okay. So, take care.